All right, let's get right into it. There is a massive shift happening right now in the way we build software. Artificial intelligence isn't just some buzzword anymore. It's become a tool, a collaborator, and honestly, a force that is completely reshaping the world of software development. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what's really going on.
So let's just start with a number that should make you sit up and pay attention. In a study on GitHub Copilot, developers who used the AI tool finished a task 55.8% faster than those who didn't. I mean, that's not just a little boost. That is a gigantic leap in productivity. And that right there, that's the promise that's driving this entire revolution.
We're way beyond the hype now. The question isn't if AI is going to be part of coding, it's how. So what does this new era of development actually feel like for the engineers who are living it every day?
And this is maybe the most crucial point to get right from the start. AI-assisted development is not about replacing humans. It's about augmentation. Think of it like a partnership, right? A collaboration, where the AI handles all the repetitive, boring stuff, freeing up developers to focus on the big picture problems, the creative solutions.
Okay, so how does this partnership actually work? What are the specific things that AI is doing? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the mechanics behind all this magic.
First up, the one everyone talks about, code generation. A developer can literally just write a sentence in plain English describing what they need, and a large language model, which has been trained on billions of lines of code, will just generate it. This is a total game changer for all that boilerplate and setup work. Next, we've got unit testing. Now, this is one of the most important parts of development, but let's be real, it can be a total grind. Now, AI can automatically create test cases, cook up the data to run them, and check that all the little pieces of code are working. This just turbocharges the whole quality control process.
And what about all that ancient, clunky code that so many companies are built on? That's where AI refactoring is stepping in. The AI can sift through messy, legacy code and suggest ways to clean it up, to modernize it, all without actually breaking anything. It's like having an automated cleanup crew for your codebase.
So this all kind of boils down to a new, really simple workflow. It's like a 3-step dance. First, you prompt the AI with clear instructions. Second, the AI generates the code or the test. And third, and this is the most critical human part, you review it, you test it, you make sure it's right. It's this rapid-fire loop, like a conversation with the machine. But, and this is a really big but, that amazing speed comes with a hidden cost. The new challenge isn't about generating code anymore. It's about whether or not you can actually trust what the AI gave you. This is the fundamental tension at the heart of the AI coding revolution. And really, this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? The AI is fast, it's confident, but is it correct? Is it secure? Is the code it writes something you can maintain in the long run? This is where that human judgment becomes more important than ever before. Let's look at another number. A recent survey found that developers estimate that a huge 42% of the code they commit to projects is at least partially AI-assisted. I mean, this technology isn't some far-off future thing. It is here, and it is deep in the trenches right now. And here's where it gets really interesting. You have that huge 42% number. But at the same time, other data shows a staggering 96% of developers don't fully trust that AI code to work correctly. This creates something called the verification gap. We're using the code, but we're not totally confident in it. And that's dangerous. It means shipping bugs or even security flaws that you might not find until it's too late. You see, this proves that speed is just one piece of the puzzle. When developers are actually looking at these AI tools, they're asking much tougher questions. Can I trust the output, or is it going to hallucinate and just make stuff up? Where's my company's code going when I use this? Does it understand my whole project or just this one tiny file? Things like trust, security, and context are just as vital as pure speed.
And these concerns are based on very real problems. These AI models can hallucinate, which is really just a polite way of saying they confidently invent code that looks right but is totally wrong. They can create messy, tangled code that becomes a nightmare down the road. And even scarier, they can introduce subtle security holes that a human doing a quick review might totally miss. Which brings us to the most human part of this whole story, the jobs. Specifically, what does all of this mean for junior developers, the folks just starting out? There is a massive debate going on right now about whether their jobs are about to disappear. On one side, you have leaders like the CEO of AWS, Matt Garman. His argument is pretty simple. If you replace all your junior devs with AI, you are basically destroying your own future. In 10 years, who's going to be your senior engineer? You'll have this huge skills gap because nobody got the chance to learn the basics.
But the other side of the argument is just as powerful. The fear is that companies will just pick short-term efficiency. They'll give AI tools to their senior developers and just get rid of the entry-level roles where juniors have always learned the ropes. This could create a hollowed-out career ladder with no first step.
So you see, for a junior developer today, AI is a total double-edged sword. Sure, it gives them huge productivity gains and it helps them learn faster. But on the other hand, there's a real risk they'll skip all the foundational grunt work where you build crucial skills, and they end up relying way too much on a tool they don't fully understand.
So where does that leave us? Well, the path forward isn't about replacement. It's about redefinition. The actual role of a software developer is evolving right in front of our eyes to work with these incredibly powerful new tools. The new developer is becoming an orchestrator, not just an author. Their main job is shifting from typing out every single line of code to guiding, prompting, reviewing, and piecing together the work of their AI partner. They're the architect, the quality inspector, the final decision maker. And this new role requires a whole new set of skills. Prompt engineering, the art of giving the AI really clear instructions, is suddenly essential. Being able to critically review what the AI spits out is non-negotiable. And with the AI handling the little details, those uniquely human skills like high-level system design, deep fundamentals, and great communication become even more valuable.
And that, right there, is the key takeaway. The threat isn't that a machine is going to take your job. The real threat is another person who has mastered how to use that machine. So the question this whole revolution is asking everyone in the industry is pretty simple. Are you ready to adapt?